Hi there, everyone. Good morning on this day of Wednesday, December the 13th, 2023. So the date gives us, again, you can say the theme of the day, effortlessly. And I always like to share that as long as the divine forces tell me to become an instrument and share it with you. That comes through the heart, and then it has to be shared. So trust that too, what I'm just sharing with you about why I'm sharing the message this way. Trust your heart. If something comes upon you, an inclination to engage in an activity, to start a project, to communicate with someone, to engage in a prayer, to ask for help from the angelic forces or any of the divine forces around you, then go ahead and trust that inclination this day. It's an inspired idea. Don't question your heart at all, because the heart energy is still very strong. The portal of light that was opened so brilliantly on 12/12 is still open, because the new moon is still showering down brilliance and enchantment, help, magic through the rays of light. You just choose to receive it in the way that you choose to receive it. That doesn't mean that you don't receive it because you didn't engage in something on 12/12. You never lose divine magic. It just takes on a different shape and form and language and frequency. But your heart will know what to do. That's why I'm saying trust your heart's feeling more than anything else this day, really. That doesn't mean that you don't pay attention to thoughts. They'll only be enhanced by your heart, by your feeling. It's just saying that don't ignore your emotions, or just sometimes the worst statement to really state is it's just a feeling. It's not just a feeling. It's coming up for some reason. Even if it's a negative emotion, it's coming up to be healed or to alert you to something that does not work in your life. But it's not just a feeling. It's a reaction. It's guidance. It's help. It's knowing. It's movement forward. It's an action step. All of that is covered in this. And so coming back to the original reason we started all this grand lecture is basically the date. 3 and 1 together make 4. So you can say the 4 directions, the 4 spaces of light, like you're in a divine square, and balance in all forms, the elements, they're all supporting you. All arms, you can say, of the universe are supporting you this day. So I decided also to, again, try something different, to give you the inspiration to try something different for yourself and to really act upon your ideas and follow your heart, to see where it could take you. Dare to dream. How many times do we hear that, but we don't dare to dream? We do it mentally, but physically we will never take a step because we say, no, that's just too ridiculous. I cannot buy that motorcycle. I cannot start that painting because I don't have the capacity for it. I cannot start that business. I don't have the money for it right now. So today, what the divine forces are saying and coming to us in the most unconditional, again, expression of love, tirelessly awaiting for your call for help. That's why I'm saying trust your heart and ask for help. Even if you don't know a single archangel's name and you don't know your guardian angel and you never done any guardian angel prayer or request and you have no idea how to meditate with them, then maybe this is the day you start with that knowing. That doesn't mean that you leave all the other divine forces around you and forget about them. In fact, you enhance that circle of light. That's why this word here comes forward in the form of a very unusual, you can say, image of the angelic forces. To some, she looked completely like a fairy, right? To others, she looked like a half fairy and half angel. That's exactly the point. How do you perceive life? As difficult or easy? It's your creativity also that is enhanced. And Archangel Gabriel and Michael are very much with you through this process, asking you not to give up on those dreams. Whatever your heart is saying and is literally tugging at you to try, investigate that. Go ahead, even if you're a working person, just write down a thought that comes to you. Don't let it go. Keep a small diary next to you, or if you have a phone, but keep on writing that down. What you're saying is, I acknowledge, I claim, I understand. And see these two words, and immediately you'll understand the whole meaning of the message altogether, because there's no big affirmation here and no big, you can say, divine one in a specific form that's come to sometimes make you study or evaluate or analyze. This day is just for you to receive and enjoy, because the new moon is still there, because that divine door is open, not that it'll be closed. That's another thing also that the divine ones put on my heart to share with all of you, that when a certain portal or a certain festival goes by, let's say like the day after Christmas, does that mean that Christed light or unconditional love or celebration or joy is finished? No, it takes on a different form. That's the point this day more than ever, to find the magic in the so-called ordinary, the daily life. The more you find that magic, every day will become a celebration of a different kind. Find a reason to celebrate every day. Make it a personal festival for yourself. Today is the day of the cookies. Today is the day of the teddy bears. Today is the day of lipstick. Today is the day of singing. And you'll find somewhere or the other in the world, some culture is maybe even celebrating what you're celebrating. If not, you just celebrate it for yourself. What are you doing? You're aspiring magnificently. You're going forward from the ordinary. And you might say, why is she wearing so many flowers in her hair and going all the way around? That is you giving impetus, giving motivation, giving sunlight, plants, giving water to your dreams. Each one of these flowers represents some aspect of your life. A worry that comes up, look at these flowers and claim one. I claim a flower of joy. Beloved angels, divine forces, help me now. Change my worries. And I went quiet for a moment so you can get a chance to actually change it. And help me change these worries now into reasons of joy. Let my wishes be realized. I surrender my heart's desires to you. And you might say, all this talk about heart, and there's nothing there near her heart. Look at what she's wearing. She's filled with the color of joy. So that is Archangel Jophiel, literally pouring down pure, joyful honey, you can say, all over you. It's not sticky because it's heavenly joy. So soak it in. And if you see, again, there's little flowers on that gown she's wearing. That is the ideas and inspiration that you're getting to turn those so-called impossible dreams into ways forward now. All your worries are transformed. That's why there's even things to this, why you might say this time only why the left side of her has it, because it's coming in. Every time you ask, there's some form of help and inspiration, a divine one, an instrument of light, a method, a human helper, ideas for communication, chances for communication, opportunities to create. All of that is happening through each one of these flowers. You can even ask for help specifically and name each one of these flowers. Flowers of opportunity. Divine angels connected with these holy flowers, help me now. And whatever. Because there's also, if you see trees carrying beautiful cherry blossoms, looking down upon her. If you want protection, safety, security, if it's for your loved ones that you're concerned about, so then that butterfly will become your spirit guide and helper. And going back to the words, let's take a moment to focus on them again. Aspire. Aspire means try, at least ask. Remember how the angelic forces work. They always ask for your request. So aspire. Aspire, also dare to dream. Don't think about the impossibility of your dream, that is difficult, that I'm not meant to ask it, or the other way or other half that happens with your heart is that you think it's too selfish, you think it's too small, it's too petty, that I'm supposed to ask for wiser things, that I should ask for things just that are heavenly and spiritual. Ask for whatever your heart is leading you to ask for. Where it is that you feel limited and blocked, still stuck, still trying to find feeling. The more you do that, now some of you might ask all this talk about joy and asking for the best and asking for what my heart desires, but then why do I have worries? Why do I have problems? And why does negativity keep coming up? Why do I have negative emotions? Can't negative emotions just disappear from my life? No, they never will, because you have lessons and karma always coming in some form. But that doesn't mean that you give in to the negativity. You find a way to rise above it and change it and replace it with what you're supposed to have, joy and love. That is kind of the point of life, the canvas of life, you can say. Which part of the painting do you choose? The one that is blemished and dirty? Or do you want to wash that dirt away and replace it with shining, beautiful images and stickers maybe? It's up to you. See, look at her. She's looking right at you saying, I'm there to inspire you. She's literally the angel of inspiration. You can call her that. Give her a name if you want. Befriend her. And why does she have such long hair? Because it's glowing and flowing for all your dreams, both in the near future, long term, what you think is impossible, creative dreams. Now you might say, what are creative dreams? Aren't all dreams creative? No, related to your creativity and enhancement of that. Maybe your connection to the divine forces, your intuition, improving that, becoming more sensitive, trusting the language of your heart more and more. And not just that, but also your inner voice, trusting signs, the ability to recognize them as signs. More than ever, what you can do for yourself, just keep on looking at her. And if something strikes you as a sign, don't question it. Just look at her and say, is this a sign? It's almost like you're asking for a yes or no from your heart. Not an oracle card, not a tarot card, you, the living oracle. And your heart will immediately either jump or just say, just hold on. That's okay. If you thought of something as a sign and you think you made a mistake, try again. In the trying, you will learn. And in the trying, you will cross at least that complaining that nothing ever happens. At least you did something for yourself. Some action step was taken that went forward. And that's why her arm is bare. The ability to be receptive to different forms of action to connect with the divine forces this day. She's helping you with that. Now you notice that she does have wings. So your ability to become lighthearted, to replace baggage and heaviness, fatigue, being tired, being negative, external influences maybe that you need protection from. You're rising above all that. Why? Because you're just moving forward. Just keep moving. Be in the moment. That's why the word magnificently comes. Why magnificently? Why not ordinary? Because you're not ordinary. You're a divine being. Because your heart is precious to heaven. Your aspirations, your dreams are important to the heavenly forces. And they want you to dream completely, without fear, without compromising anywhere and giving up on anything. Full dream. If you want a full bowl of ice cream, don't ask for half a bowl of ice cream. I'm just giving you a very simple example. And it will come to you in the way that you need it, in the way that fulfills you. Fulfillment is the ultimate goal of Creator. In all forces, in all parts of the universe, in every way that the light expresses itself, ultimately it comes down to that. Fulfillment, happiness, joy, achievement. It's set up that way. So go ahead and you can say partake of that today. That holy salad that is available to you. That's why the sky behind her has such a tranquil color. If you don't even understand what that color is, just never mind, just soak it in. I just want to feel peaceful and know what she's sharing with me. And these flowers, keep on as you feel, as you need, as the aspiration comes up to you. You're conscious about it. Feel it through and ask and literally claim one of these flowers. She's wearing it. This is the universal force of life, the flow of life, the Holy Spirit that's moving forward. So it will definitely go into where it needs to go into your life. You will get the guidance for it. You will get the action steps of how you co-create with the Divine One here and who are the divine forces that are with you. All of that knowledge will come to you. It never has to be complicated. You just give yourself even 5 to 10 minutes a day just to be you. Not listening to others' requirements of you and not stressing out and not worrying and not thinking about the next bill that you have to pay, but just being here. It's very hard to do sometimes, especially, as stated before, when on and on you see in all the media sources that you have that it's supposed to be a very special spiritual time, and you say, I don't even have 2 minutes to give, let alone 2 hours. So aspire magnificently. How do I give more time to my spiritual and higher self and spiritual practices that can fit into my daily life? What a huge question to ask yourself, right? But you can do it. You're not ever left alone. And another secret to be told to you, you wish, it's already granted, because the divine ones are literally jumping for joy that you're going to ask for yourself. See, here's an affirmation you can enjoy and take into this day. In this moment, I use my God-given divine magnificence to my dreams. I will not dream small, but will ask for dreams as big as the sky. With my angels, love, and assistance, I am now manifesting a perfect moment for me right away. And this comes from my very own deck of the called The Graceful Blessings of the Angels by me, Tina, and the beautiful, superb artwork that just adds to this message and brings more divine magic comes to us from Sue Miller. And Sue Miller can be reached at SUEMILLERART.com. So do tell me your thoughts about this, and all your feedback is really appreciated. And if I don't get back to you right away, it's just because I'm just trying to keep up with everything. But I do acknowledge and love each one of you for being here and taking the time to see this and validate the work that's being done. Deep gratitude to each one of you. Have a superb day, and please keep on aspiring magnificently. For me, each one of you is part of my dream come true. So thank you. Thank you for being here, and have a lovely day ahead. This is Tina signing off for now.